I think the message for me, and maybe this goes back to one of my, I guess another big lesson as a writer is that your life is an important story, and so often it's funny. My dad, he saved a lot of my poems from school, and I didn't really write about my family or my childhood or those kinds of things. I find that those poems are really removed from my experience or my day-to-day and what was going on. And Up Home really, for me, was the first poem. I mean, I wrote it when I was 18. It was the first poem that I ever wrote that really, honored that, sort of natural way of speaking that can be called poetry, write the way you speak, and also, yeah, trust like your life is an important story and is a valid story to tell, that we really don't have to go looking anywhere for stories, we're full of them, absolutely full of them. So I think Up Home and City Speaks are connected in that they really just point to my childhood, and it was just, thinking about what are the things that made me happy when I was a kid, and let me pay tribute to that and honor that. When I was growing up in Halifax, I mean, we grew up in Halifax, and went to North Preston every Sunday. So that's sort of where the Up Home connection comes from, and that community very much is home to me. I was 3 when we moved into the city, but back there all the time. And the other side, growing up in the city, was spending time at the George Dixon Rec Center in the summers. And so that's where the City Speaks and Drum starts, is at that recreation center, and then sort of moves through the city to other places that have been there, the public gardens, the library, all of those places that I remembered as a kid. So, and Apples and Butterflies too. I think of that book again, just thinking about a family visit to PEI and how we used to pick apples when we were kids. Those are the places that poems come from, memory.